Hi everybody, it's Dara, and I am making something to eat. Jada and I are going to watch a program. I know some of you last time asked what it was, and on Netflix we were watching Once Upon a Time, which is fairy tale stories set in modern times, and it goes back in time, and we just really enjoy it. So what I do when we're going to watch a movie or something together is I get out a big wooden bowl, and then I go to the refrigerator and I see whatever veggies that I've procured, and I chop them up and I do a thing with them. And at the very least, when you want to eat raw, there's nothing better than having beautiful fresh veggies, chopping them up in some fashion, and which I like to, this is the new Borner V-Slicer, and this will give me little julienne pieces. I've already cut up my beet, it's actually one beet, and I chopped up some mushroom, and I have some mixed lettuce, mixed greens, and I have a cucumber here, and what I will do is just julienne the cucumber. So that way I have a nice big bowl of hydrating veggies, which the beets are good for my blood, and the cucumber is very hydrating. So, and my dressing will be the juice of an orange and a little bit of salt. So what I would like to do is make sure I have my glove, which is now hidden. And it's actually okay, because when you're using something this long, you can keep your hands clear of the blade. But if you're getting closer and you want to use the whole thing, then definitely use a cut protection glove, or the piece that comes with this slicer that will hold the vegetable away from your hands. And so we have Thanksgiving coming up. Today is Tuesday and Thanksgiving's on Thursday, and I'm not going home to New Jersey yet. I'll be going home over Christmas time. So what Jada and I are going to do for Thanksgiving is up in the air, and somebody said, what am I going to make for Thanksgiving? And for the past 7 years, I have had a raw vegan Thanksgiving at my parents'. I usually spend 10 hours in the kitchen making pumpkin pies and almond ricotta cheeses and dips and stuffing. Last year I made a stuffing, and this year I said to my friend, I laughed, I said, I'm in such an exercise and energetic and getting my moves on mode that I would be fine with a smoothie that tasted like pumpkin pie and have salad, and I would be content. For me, Thanksgiving has never been about turkey. When I was little, I was told a story of a man who lived on a kibbutz, and his job was to take care of the turkeys. And when I heard about the mess of the turkeys and what it was like, I never ever wanted to eat turkey after that from when I was little. So Thanksgiving for me was always interesting with the cranberry dishes and the sweet potato dish, and that's very easy to make in the raw food world. Or the clean cooked world, you can just cut up sweet potatoes, steam it, and mash it with a little bit of orange juice or a little bit of maple syrup. The same thing with the blender. All you have to do is take yam, sweet potato, put it in a blender, a high performance blender, with a little bit of orange juice, maple syrup, a pinch of salt, and you have sweet potato. And so there's so many recipes online. All you have to do is Google raw food sweet potato dish, and or mashed potatoes, and there's so many people putting out amazing recipes. If I think of doing one tomorrow, I might do that. Perhaps I'll have a friend over on Thursday and we'll make something. I haven't really decided. What I would suggest before going into an event, because those Thanksgiving days are like events, is to really just fortify yourself with as much of this as possible before you eat the other things, so that you eat much less of it if you're going to eat it at all. And I would focus on the family and interactions and fun, and keep in mind above all else how you want to feel the next day. Do you really want to have to work so hard at being clear in your mind and clear in your body? Do you want to have the energy? And if you are going to partake, just do so mindfully, and be don't hurt yourself. Like, we don't want to hurt ourselves with food and eat too much and overtax our digestive systems. So I think of it as a game. What can I make that's going to satisfy me and Usually that's like the pudding kinds of things and dessert things and the stuffing things anyway. So now I have orange juice. I'm going to do a sprinkle of salt. I did make an amazing pumpkin pie one year and people were just so happy. My family was so happy with it. So we have, and last Thanksgiving, my dad declared it a turkey-free Thanksgiving. Usually what they would do is the people who wanted to eat the cooked food would eat the cooked food, but always would eat my raw food first. Last year was the very first year there was no turkey. And you can look for that video. That was really something when I was in New Jersey. So let's see, I have this. I really would like to make it a little more decadent and a little more filling. Is Go Raw makes a really good value. This is a spicy seed mix, and the reason that this is a good value is that if you've ever soaked seeds and nuts, that's easy to do because it's overnight and you drain the water. But to make them crunchy, we need to dehydrate them. Spice them first and then dehydrate them. So this saves us a lot of trouble, and we really don't use that much at a time, just a handful. So there we have it. This is going to be satisfying and delicious. Some currants or some raisins or some dried figs. I don't know what I have here to put on top. It would be nice to have something a little sweet on top, which I'll go figure out when I shut the camera off. So get your greens on, everybody. Prepare yourselves in your mind and in your heart for the holidays, that it's about connecting with family and the joy and that being thankful, not about gorging ourselves and not feeling well. So that is just my tip for the day. And I have been writing down in this Diet Minder book exactly what I've been eating to calculate for the very first time in my life calories, fat, fiber, carbs, because I do want to pay attention to, as I'm stepping up my workout game, I want to make sure that I'm getting enough protein for what I'm burning and all of that stuff. So I will keep you posted. I am documenting most of this on More with Dara. It's a Ning site that you pay $10 a month for if you want to. If you want more info, hand-holding, Renee Rubio is answering. She's asking me questions. We're answering all of the questions that come in. She is womaning the site and she's doing an amazing job. So that is what's going on at More with Dara, posting workout videos and all that kind of stuff. So I'd love to see you over there, and if not, I will still be here, so don't worry. And let's get happy and thankful for the holidays, because being grateful is really what it's all about. The more gratitude we have, the more beautiful things come our way. It's just the law of the universe. It's the way it works. So get your greens on, and I will see you really soon.